What is up, guys? It is your boy NCS07 here. Welcome to another collection video. Now, before I do start this collection video, I just want to say that I do apologize for the quality of the video being so crappy. It's because of the fact that it's easier for me to get this upload, because if I were to do this with like a freaking phone, which does have a better camera, it would be like 3 times the size, which would mean 3 times the time it would take to upload the video. So I'm just going to do it on the computer, so when I show like the digital games and whatnot, it's not going to come out the best, but yeah. But today I'm going to be showcasing my PS5 games collection. Yes, I'm one of the very few people on Earth that actually owns this system, and quite a few games for it, so I'm going to be going through those right now. Starting off with a digital title, being Astro's Playroom. So, Astro's Playroom is... Actually, I could probably... No, not there. There we go. So, Astro's Playroom is one of these games that is really, really good because it's the packing game for the PS5. It's the free game, and oh, it's so good. I'm not gonna lie, I watched footage like not that long before I got my PS5, and that game was... This is all I needed. This is all I needed to want a PS5. And this game did not disappoint. It is such a fun game. If you have a PS5, absolutely play this game. And for the love of God, don't rush through it like some people I know. But yeah, Astro's Playroom, phenomenal game. We finally have a game that's beaten Wii Sports in terms of a amazing packing game. At least in my opinion. But yeah. And now on to the first of the physical games. Balan Wonderworld. Not a very good place to start off. I've not played very much of this game, and I've only played the first chapter of this game, and yeah, it's not that good. It is so simple that it's boring. So, yeah, I just tossed it all the way over there, so yeah. And then next is the last, I believe the last of the digital games, because I only have 2 digital games. That being Bugsnax. So Bugsnax is another PS5 launch title. It was made by the people who made Octodad, and I really like Octodad. And I also really like Bugsnax as well. Very, very unique game. It kind of reminds me of like Pokemon Snap, even though I haven't really played much of it. It's such a weird game, like, you just catch these Bugsnax, which are just these weird creatures, and then you can, like, transform the various, like, inhabitants of the island into, like, versions of those bugs. It's a weird game, but it is really good, though. Well, and, like, do I like it more than Octodad? No, but I do think Bugsnax is a very cool game. If you have a PS5, play the game. It's a very weird game that we're probably not going to see. We're probably not going to see another game like this for quite a while. And that is pretty much it, I believe. Actually, no. There's one more game. I forgot. But that's later on the list. So, going back to some more physical stuff. Next game is the Demon's Souls remake. I did a review of this quite a while ago. Well, not quite a while ago, but this game, it's Demon's Souls. It's a pretty good remake of the original game, I'd say, but I never played the original, so I don't know what that's like, but it's hard as hell. I can't even get past the first main area. I can get past the tutorial, but not the first, like, castle area. Not good enough for the game. But it is a very, I will admit, the game actually is quite fun to play. Like, it really is satisfying because of the DualSense and, like, just the haptic feedback. When you're, like, slashing a sword into the enemy, it is so damn satisfying because it just feels so good in the controller. It feels way too good. And, so honestly, overall, pretty good game. And I also wanted to get it because it was one of the big PlayStation exclusives that I did not have for PS5, so I wanted to get that. Next game is, Destruction AllStars. Not as good. Also, fun fact, I bought this game for $10. Granted, it was a Black Friday deal, but I bought this game for $10. That's all it cost. Demon's Souls cost me $40, by the way. And I bought that at Black Friday as well. Destruction AllStars, it's not a bad game. Like, I think the game's interesting enough because because essentially it's kind of like you gotta defeat the other players essentially in like this arena, and you're able to like run around and kind of get some like semi 3D platforming, but you also can drive cars and like steal other people's cars and you can ram into cars and whatnot. It's a very cool game, but it barely lacks much content, and I'm not gonna lie, the game's just kind of okay. I don't know, the game has, and also, I'm just gonna say right now, I feel like this game's art style is really reminiscent of Fortnite. No thanks, but, I don't know. It's an okay game, but it's not really something, I don't know. I haven't played a lot of it, so I don't know. But, given what I've seen online, it doesn't really seem like people even talk about the game very much. Next game that people also don't talk about very much anymore, that is... Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. This was the PS5 version. I did, like, I believe an unboxing of this. I'm gonna talk about this, like, this game at a later date. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't think the game is bad, but I don't think the game is amazing either. I think it's passable. I think if you were gonna play DDLC on, like, wanted to play DDLC on, like, Plus, play the console version because the console version's way better than the PC version. PC version sucks. Like, you could just play the original game for free on PC through Steam and whatnot. But, like, with DDLC Plus, I would say go for a console version if you're gonna play this, but even then, there's not a lot of playing involved. Yeah, but I'm going to talk about this more at a later date. I am going to do a video soon talking about like games that came out this year, and this is definitely on the list. I'm going to definitely talk about this game a little bit more because I can't really formulate my opinions right now. It's very complicated, I'd say. Alright, and then the last of the digital games, that being SpiderMan Remastered. So, yeah, SpiderMan Remastered. So, I got this game like a week ago, and I've already pretty much done everything in the game except the DLC and the crimes. I've pretty much done every mission, every side mission, all collectibles, all of that stuff. I only haven't touched the crimes and the DLC. And I do plan to do the DLC at some point, and maybe the crimes at some point. But SpiderMan Remastered, I'm going to do a video on this game sometime soon. I don't know if it'll be this year, though, but it's a pretty good game. Though I'm not a big fan of the change with Peter's face, but it's whatever. And actually, I kind of lied. There is one more game. Now, I do have a physical version of Miles Morales, but it's for PS4, so you'll see that in the PS4 video. But I will mention Miles Morales here because this is a game that I treasure a lot. I have 100% this game at least 9 times. Yeah, I'm not joking. Within the year it came out, I've won, not even just finished, but 100% this game at least 9 times. I love this game. It is so much fun. I don't know why. It's so good. And playing the PS5 version after playing the PS4 version felt like a big upgrade because load times were gone and I could play at 60 FPS. Amazing game. Absolutely play it. Alright, and then that's pretty much that for the digital games. So back to some more physical stuff. Starting off with... I put the games in wrong order. Great job. NBA 2K21. Can't see it well? There we go. This is the only NBA 2K game that I own. I'm not really personally very into NBA 2K. Like, I like a lot of people my age usually like just play 2K, like WWE 2K or whatever. But I've never really been that into it. It's a fine game, but I don't really care much about it. Maybe I'll play it again at some point in time and see how good it is, but I just don't really have a lot of care for it. So, yeah, it's probably a good game, but even then, I don't really have much care about it. Next is Puyo Tetris 2. The game that made me fall in love with Puyo. So this is where my love for the series has started. Specifically this version too, as this is the game, like, in this, I got this game, I believe this is like one of my 5th PS5 game. And I remember I didn't have a lot of PS5 games at the time. Well, actually, no, I had 4 PS5 games. I had Astro, Miles Morales, Sackboy, and Bugsnax. But I wanted another game that I could kind of just pick up and play. And I've heard of Puyo Tetris, and I'll do a video on this soon. But yeah, I love this game a lot. It's really, really good. My favorite Puyo game, my favorite Puyo Tetris game. It's just so much fun, and it has so much content, so much character. I love it. So much so that I had to buy the Switch version, so I can have the game portably too. And then next game is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, really good game, really good 3D platformer. The only big exclusive PS5 game, and it kind of sucks. Like, it feels like Insomniac is the only developer that's actually making any PS5 exclusives. Like, seriously, we've got like Gran Turismo 7 and like God of War, Ragnarok, and Horizon Forbidden West that are also coming out on PS4. Make those PS5 exclusives. I know a lot of people don't have the system, but it's like, why not? Like, I could sort of see with like Gran Turismo 7, because like Gran Turismo Sport wasn't necessarily a main Gran Turismo game, but it's like, come on. Like, Insomniac's doing the best job, and they've also got like SpiderMan 2 that's going to be a PS5 exclusive, and the Wolverine game. Like, come on. But going back to Ratchet and Clank, this game is really, really solid. Absolutely worth it. This will be another game I mentioned in my Game of the Year video. And there's a couple other games in here that I'm going to mention as well in my Game of the Year video. Though I don't think it's going to be that many, because there's not that many in here. Then, last 2 games, I don't have a lot of them. Sac Bully Big Adventure. Now, I actually bought this game before I had a PS5. I actually bought this last year with my Christmas money, because I wanted to have at least one PS5 game ready before I got the system. And Sac Bully Big Adventure is a good game. I don't know if I've done a review of it yet, but if I haven't done a review of it, I am going to do a review of it sometime soon. It's an alright game. I liked it more than Little Big Planet 3, but Little Big Planet 3 definitely was probably a better game in general. Like, this is still a good game, but it's not amazing at all. I am happy that they at least tried to revive Sackboy, but even then, I don't know. Little Big Planet 4 could have been a little bigger. Though, I don't know. And then the final game, and probably one of the better games, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania. Oh, I love this game. I love this game so much. I'm going to spoil my Game of the Year discussion video that I'm going to do with one of my friends. This is my Game of the Year. I absolutely freaking love this game. It is so much fun. It's exactly what Monkey Ball needed after all these years, was just fan love. The love from fans and the developers, they made this game with love. That's what I love the most about this game. It feels like there was care, attention, and love put into this game. And what we got was a fantastic Monkey Ball game. Possibly my favorite. I don't know. I do still think the original 2 games, like the original 2, hold up extremely well, in my opinion. But I love Banana Mania so much. Also, you can get DLC that unlocks the original soundtrack for Monkey Ball 1 and 2, so yeah, this game's Game of the Year material. Hands down. And that is pretty much all of my PS5 games. Now, I am eventually going to probably do another video later down the line, just like this, once I get more games, probably in a year or 2. So yeah, but that's all I've really got. Let me know if you guys have a PS5 and what games you guys have for it. I would love to know in the comments. And with that being said, this is NCSO7 signing out. Peace out, take care.